Did you see the IGN review for Ark? No. They give it a 9.9 out of 10 or what? They dogged it. No way. Really? Jared Petty.
Extraction shooter that ever extracted. It's one of the least surprising games I've ever played, holding so much.
Damn, right off the bat, he's ripping it, dude. Right off the bat. Holy shit. Is this one of those everybody loves it, so I have to hate it type of moments, or what?
Ark Raiders is blisteringly.
I hope you guys don't get that vibe from me, because that's not what I'm trying to do, but
extraction shooter that ever extracted.
I give props.
It's one of the least surprising games I've ever played.
It.
Holding so much in common with its inspirations, they're almost comically indistinguishable. For preview purposes.
Oh man, you know, it's hard to take you seriously.
Holding so much in common with its inspirations, they're almost comically indistinguishable.
When that's what your aim looks like. That's tough. You're already losing me. Like, you are playing Ark Raiders. You don't even know that your sensitivity is twice as fast that it should be. Because you don't know what the f*** you're talking about.
For preview purposes, this is a very good thing. If you enjoy other games about scavenging...
Oh, bro, just listen to his voice. It's murdering me. You hear, like, the tone? Do you hear that? This is a very good thing. Oh... We all love people that have that tone. I know.
I've ever played. Holding so much in common with its inspirations, they're almost comically indistinguishable. For preview purposes, this is a very good thing. If you enjoy other...
This is a very good thing.
games about scavenging goods while avoiding PvE foes and robbing PvP humans, you're probably going to like Ark Raiders. If you don't, then there's likely nothing new here to tempt you. This is a game so unabashedly tied to its progenitors that the hero's default melee weapon is a pickaxe, the same weapon Fortnite metaverse heroes dropping off of battle
what?
buses lug into combat. That's a cute enough homage, but it's only the tip of the iceberg for the ways Ark Raiders will be instantly comprehensible for those who play Battle Royale.
Yo, IGN, you gotta fire this guy just because his tone, bro. Who wants to listen to this tone? Nobody!
Tree punching survival games or extraction. There's very little that feels truly original.
Oh my god, dude, I can't. Yo, listen to this guy! Holy shit! He sounds like you're telling you. He sounds like he's talking about how much money he's got and telling you how to spend yours to catch up to him.
Components bolted together from other successful live service games click predictably and produce a satisfying result.
You got a problem, Jared. Your voice sucks.
The goal each round is simple. Go to the surface and then get back underground alive with better loot than you started with. Two forces stand in the way of that goal. The first are the Ark, AI-controlled battle robots that wander the map searching for any sign of organic life.
Can't wait to see this end.
The Ark are no trifling threat. Even the smallest bots can prove surprisingly dangerous, especially in groups. The little spider-like scurriers are downright upsetting for an arachnophobe like me, and the large crawlers do not mess around. Ark wander the map listening for the sounds of search or battle and swarm any humans they find. The Ark are especially dangerous in numbers, and there are plenty of subtle little traps.
Brother, your problem is
different Ark with complementary abilities are placed near one another, sometimes hidden in indoor areas where one can literally trip into them. I met my fate more than once when I got overconfident around Ark.
Overconfident with your axe,
monstrosity, literally.
Bro, his problem is he played too much solo. I promise you, that's his big problem, and that he probably sucks.
Legs like some kind of cyclops spider helicopter. Take down an Ark, though, and the rewards can be worth your trouble. They generally contain ammo and weapon components. And a more deadly threat are your fellow raiders. If you choose to play Ark Raiders, you best enjoy watching your back, because to quote Casablanca,
"This place is full of vultures, vultures everywhere."
It's often more efficient to fall upon a fully loaded player who isn't paying attention than to risk a half hour of bracing open doors in a nearby warehouse, or to lurk near an extraction point and cut somebody down when they're about to escape. Of course, every other raider is likely looking to do the same to you. Combat is competent enough to be satisfying. Your third-person avatar moves and controls like most other third-person avatars in modern shooters, with no real irregularities or surprises.
A man's in a solo game attacking legs. Like, this guy wanted it to, that's like wanting to fail, right? Like, no shield, attacking legs.
In the controls. Bullets mostly go where you want them to, depending on the capabilities of your chosen weapon. And
using a light weapon against it, too.
Attack power
Has he had a shield in any of this?
Firearms feel right.
There's no
SMGs
way.
are springy and difficult to control. Assault
Oh, no, you didn't just stop it. Stop it.
go where you want them to, depending on the capabilities of your chosen weapon, and melee attack power is substantial.
Bro, in the first clip, you're attacking legs, solo, no shields, with an SMG, okay? You're supposed to be in a group, have shields, and have a heavy weapon.
Firearms
The next clip, you're meleeing the ball that has a flamethrower.
feel right. SMGs are springy and difficult to control. Assault
No, they're not. They're not springy and difficult to control. This guy doesn't even understand that his sensitivity is twice as fast as it should be. But he's a doofus.
rifles steady and heavy. Sniper rifles punch like artillery. Playing in
Well, what a way to showcase punching like artillery.
teams of 3 adds a bit of depth to the battle as you and your companions can search
Oh,
and
he
cover
figured out finally that you're supposed to have a shield. One of his boys was like, yo, put this on, dumbass.
for each other much more systematically than is possible with a single raider. Firefights between teams develop a sense of strategy, as coordinating squads deploy flanking tactics and ambushes against groups of foes.
Oh my god, you're hiding behind a chair that is made for a toddler right now.
Whether calling out directions, overhearing sounds, or covering all windows in a room, your 3-person squad will find plenty of tension waiting in most buildings.
Bro, nobody has ever gotten into a fight in this building ever.
Cleverly designed maps draw the characters in. The most lucrative resource hubs are clearly marked, and players flock to the richest areas looking for
Guys,
food,
you're not in the
or
game
hover
anymore?
between the treasures and the extraction areas, waiting to dispossess the luckiest foragers of their world.
Bro, you can't have
Shine.
80% of your clips not even have armor. You spawn in with armor. Your ass is shooting AI so much, you should have armor.
The environments are passable with the usual collection of rusty warehouses, abandoned apartment buildings, and overgrown vacant lots you'll find in a lot of post-apocalyptic shooters. Everything is serviceable, but it all kind of feels like they gave Fortnite a coat of DayZ grime and moved on. It's a boring enough world.
Bro, there's no way. I know we were kind of like memeing on the whole Fortnite thing, right? But this game is not even close to Fortnite. This guy's just like, yo, pickaxe, Fortnite. What the f?
It certainly took me out of any chance of getting into the lore, but I don't really think it moved on. But it all kind of feels like they gave Fortnite a coat of DayZ grime and moved on. It's a boring enough world that certainly took me out of any chance of getting into the lore, but I don't really think lore is the big draw here anyway. Arc Raiders is
Bro, he's the aesthetic of the game, the map, the way your character moves, the animations, they're all solid as f. Trust me, I want to complain about things, but you are just talking out of your ass.
meatloaf without much plate presentation. But the meatloaf is tasty, if a little cold.
Oh my god, you put these in your video. No, you didn't. IGN, when are you guys gonna have someone who knows how to play a video game do a review on one of the most upcoming games this year? One of the most upcoming games, one of the most one of the most anticipated upcoming games this year. How is that possible? You have a guy doing a review who can't even aim in one spot. This is a not moving target. If you can't shoot this, how the f do you expect to shoot players? Or flying AI?
Arc Raiders is meatloaf without much plate presentation. But the meatloaf is
Hello,
tasty,
Summit.
if a little cold.
This reviewer is someone we worked with. It was his dream to get one
Every
review
drawing
published on
cabinet is a
IGN,
potential
so
source of
please
wealth.
don't
Oh,
be
you're the
too hard
only
on him.
guy who's ever looted this cabinet. Ever.
Every drawing cabinet is a potential source of wealth. Crafting components, ammunition, shields, healing items, and weapons. Ammunition is properly segmented enough to keep you hungry as you scavenge and construct guns. Light, medium, heavy, and shotgun ammo variants are available early to locate in the overworld, craft in your lair, or purchase underground. Materials have the usual predictable levels of rarity corresponding to color, with certain colors granting you the ability to develop
The usual, predictable. He's complaining about the colors of the items.
more useful or rare items. A single special pocket in your inventory allows you to keep one discovered item safe, even on the event of your death. so that you can haul your rarest finds home, even when you die.
Oh my god, yo.
Some containers take time to open and generate quite a bit of
Why
noise.
don't you have armor in all of your clips? And why are you showing the tutorial?
Manipulated, which is a delightful tension-raising mechanic that I really appreciated. Opening one of these was especially harrowing when playing solo. You can really feel the vulnerability with your camera locked forward, not knowing what...
Can you feel the vulnerability in this tutorial where nobody's around?
passing robot or player might discover you as you make an ugly racket jimmying a door. You spend your time between rounds underground, where you convert your ill-gotten gains to an ever-escalating series of crafting tables.
Yeah, this guy's like, he's trying too hard to sound smart, and that's what his main focus is.
For the creation of ever more elaborate gear. You can also choose to straight liquidate materials and finds for cash, and purchase fully crafted items at in-game stores. There's also some part of crafting that involves a live rooster. I never figured that part out. As you explore the world...
You never figured out the claim button. You never figured... It says it on the screen.
As you explore the world above, you gain experience, which opens up across a series of skill trees. Selecting various branches can help you optimize your avatar to your playstyle, increasing combat ability, mobility, or stealth. The different abilities are clearly labeled, and most are useful enough that every step feels like real progress.
This is not... When did this video come out? 5 months, Shadow. I'm looking at... Am I looking at the wrong one? Is there a more recent one? I guess it doesn't matter. It's still the same game, essentially. Just a couple different things.
Character design with default options is pretty rough, but a number of better textures and outfits open up when you apply premium currency.
To be fair, that's right.
I deliberately made my guy look as bleak and sad as possible using only default options, but my multiplayer partner had the Souls Easy top man with no name vibe going on, and I was envious. Arc Raiders previews pretty well, perhaps because its design conservatism makes it so instantly familiar. There's nothing here to challenge what came before, but sometimes that's okay. Overall, the Arc Raiders loop seems pretty well tuned to satisfy. Make it to the surface to loot and kill, bring your goods and experience back underground to improve your abilities, head back up stronger to find stronger gear, and repeat. There are worse ways to
When did you do that? When did you do that? When did that happen to you?
For more previews of the biggest upcoming games, don't miss our latest hands-on looks at Dune, Awakening, and Marathon. And for everything else...
I sure hope somebody else made those reviews, Mr. Jared. You're a disgrace to Jared's. What's wrong with you, man? You f***ing suck. You need to tell IGN to make you do some sort of video game reviews with the controller, brother. You know what I'm saying? Or if you ever find yourself to this video, just cut your sensitivity in half, because it's kind of sad, brother. And why don't you have armor in half of the clip? Holy shit, that was hilarious. It's always funny to see. You could tell when they just go through a game. Like, there's things to complain about. I complained all weekend. You know what I mean? But it's not the stupid he's talking about. Check the comments. Oh, that's going to be great, actually. This is the most It's IGN review I've seen in a while. When you don't think IGN can't sink any lower, they run this abysmal attempt at a hit piece. Fun fact, ING enjoyed Concord. Yo, how could gaming journalism go through so many rounds of layoffs and still retain this guy? Bro, how do you have a guy doing a review on a very popular game that people are excited about and just be the most willy-nilly bullshit ever? You are allowed to not like games. Oh no, Booga. Booga. Are you Jared? Just be honest with us, bro. I like it enough that I would defend it against that review. You know what I mean?